This is gonna look a lot different at night. So stay tuned, it's coming up. So what do Buddhist temples and the wild nightlife of Chiang Mai have in common? Absolutely nothing. But that's okay, because this episode is all about contrast. We're gonna celebrate the duality of life, the contrast between light and darkness, peace and tranquility versus debauchery and loud music. This temple is right next to a really big popular nightlife area in Chiang Mai. We're around the big nightclub called Zoe in Yellow and Lanna Square, around this area here. It's just sort of in the northeast part of Old Town, of Old City. I also wanted to start this episode during the daytime because it's really loud at night, especially in that party area, and you're likely not going to be able to hear anything I say. So the plan is to leave this temple area, Wat Pan Ping, and we're right next door, so we'll walk towards the Zoe in Yellow party district, and I'll show you what it looks like during the daytime, and then what I'm going to do is come back later in the evening and shoot it at night. So throughout the video, I'm going to be transitioning from day and night. I like this temple because it has a lot of these Buddhist quotes. One should overcome a misery person by charity. A miserly person. It is easy for a good person to do good. One should overcome an evil person by virtue. Never is there a person who is not blamed. Alright, so let's exit the temple area and head over to the nightlife district. Oh, there's one more quote here before we go. To associate with the virtuous is always a cause of happiness. Alright guys, so we just made it to the infamous Zoe in Yellow nightclub area. Zoe in Yellow actually has a pub here, which is quite lively at night. And then there's, I think this might be the original one on my left-hand side. So the one on the right is, on my right is the pub, and then they have the club Zoe in Yellow on my left-hand side. Today it looks like they're doing a lot of construction work, so it's a little loud. I thought I'd be able to get better audio recording here, but it might be okay. When I first walked in, the guy had a buzzsaw and he was trying to fix these, I think they're like concrete blocks for the floor, and there was all this dust coming up. I was like, maybe this is a bad day to do this, but well, might as well give it a shot. Yeah, it's reasonably quiet right now, so I'll just give you a little walk through here, talk about each of the of the bars in the area. It's basically just a little square. You can just walk around. It takes like 5 minutes just to walk through the whole area, or less. So Zoe in yellow is the main one, the main club, the main pub in the area. But they also have these other ones that play live music. In front of me is Ken's. It looks like he might be a Korean establishment. They even have soju and makgeolli on the menu. I may have to pick some of that up tonight, maybe. The soju was 250 baht and the makgeolli was 300 baht. So slightly inflated prices here, but that's to be expected. We're not in Korea. So I'll just maybe walk by some of these different bars and talk about them. I know they're not open, but you're not going to be able to hear me at night, so I'll walk you through it at night later on in the video. So the ones in front of me, there's a lot of live music at these places. The Northern Rock pub, enjoy rock music with a live band. So this place has a lot of live bands and artists come and play every night. I think this one has live music as well. And pool. The one next to it has some pool tables. Smoky Chiang Mai behind me. I'll show you inside, it's dark. So that's Smoky Chiang Mai. If you want to play pool, it's a good place to do it there. And I think its neighbor also has pool behind me. The one with all the flags. So the name of this whole party area is actually Lanna Square. I thought it was just the eatery place next door that was Lanna Square, but I guess it's this whole bar area, this whole party area. The reggae bar right next to the place where you can get food, it has really good live reggae music. And there was another one here that I went to a few nights ago. The guy, he sounded like Jim Morrison. They had like a Doors cover band, and I thought Jim Morrison came back. Anyway, the Roots Rock Reggae Bistro has awesome live reggae music. They're just doing construction on it right now. But it should be ready to go at night, I think. This place behind me. They have a scooter parking lot next door at the back here. If you bring your scooter, it could just be for the staff too. I don't know. Don't quote me on that one. Though you know you're probably coming in here to drink, so maybe not a good idea to bring your scooter. And on the left side here, on my left is the Havana bar. It's closed, but it's usually quite lively during the evening. Again, I'm going to walk you through this area at night so you can see it at the end of the video. I'll show you the inside. this is the Zoe and Yellow pub I just showed you, and Loosey Goosey next door. In the evening there's always people sitting down here. Super packed everywhere. It doesn't really matter what night you come, it's crazy busy. This is a Friday night though, so I picked this night because Friday and Saturday are usually just packed here. It's almost like every day is a Friday and Saturday, but especially Friday and Saturday are busy. This place is really for all ages. When I first got here, I thought, oh, it's just everyone from their 20s to 30s, but there's people really of all ages here, including kids during the daytime at the back here behind me. They've got an exchange place right here if you need to exchange some currency, get some baht. So these tables are all filled during the evening. Next is 48 Garage. Some people grabbing a drink early. It's around 5 o'clock now. So the crowd starts coming in probably around a little bit more around 6, and then 7 o'clock a little more. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Probably it gets really busy around 9 or 10. Smoky there. I might talk a little bit about the food market next door. It's a really good place to go kind of during the day, and then maybe if you want to grab a bite to eat while you're drinking. It might help your hangover the next day, to grab some food in the middle of the evening, some refreshments. Yeah, so let's head over just to the food market next door. There's actually a place right when you walk in on your left that serves really good cow soy. Shh. Don't tell anyone because I like it. I don't want to be too busy right now. If too many people watch this video, it might be overcrowded. I want to enjoy it in peace. But you can all come when I depart. I'm sure I'll be back though one day. Yeah, it looks like the food market's just opening up now. Yeah, definitely come to the Lanna Square food market right here next to the club area, the pub area. It looks like the Roots Rock Reggae Bistro is getting ready to go for the evening. I'll probably check this out later tonight. It's got a good vibe. It looks like more of the bars are opening up here. 6 o'clock is approaching. So yeah, you guys get a good vibe for what it's like during the day, and I'm gonna show you at night in a minute or so. What I'm gonna do is walk out of here, and then there's a new walking street that just opened up right next door, and it's only open on Fridays. So if you're here on a Friday night, it's a good idea to come check out that little alley just next door to Lanna Square. I'll put a map link in the description. And yeah, so I'm gonna head down that new walking street. It just opened up, I think in December of 2022. So it's relatively new, not too many people know about it yet. So that should be interesting. I'll walk you through there now as we leave the club area. This is gonna look a lot different at night. So stay tuned, it's coming up. So this walking street that we're walking to now is called Kongkao, and it's only open on Friday. They open it up around 5 o'clock. It's got a good vibe too, it's not too crowded. You can get some food, souvenirs. There was a woman selling brownies at the end of the street last week when I went, and it was really good. She'll probably be there again. I'll show you when we get there at the end of the street. Awesome kebabs, awesome Turkish food there. And the owner is super nice. And the rest of the staff are cool. I think they just opened up. So if you like Turkish food, go there. And behind me, they play live music. So like you can sit at one of those restaurants on the other side and then have like a kebab and just listen to the tunes next door across the street. And then after you finish your food, you can go to the pub and listen to more music. Right, we got sidetracked. I'm going to take you to the walking street that's open only on Friday. It's your lucky day because it's Friday. And then I'll show you the nightclub scene after this street. We'll zoom forward in the future. You can even pick up some Leonardo DiCaprio elephant pants for 100 baht. I have some of those too, but I read that those pants aren't worn by Thais. Those pants are just made famous by the film that he was in, The Beach.
Get one of these for my nephew.
But whatever, they got a cool design. Yeah, it's like a mini version of what you'd find in the larger walking streets. If you kind of want to relax and don't want to get caught in the big crowds, this might be a good street to go down. It's very quiet. Here's Lanna Square, the food market. So on the other side is the Zoe and Yellow party area. And it opens at 5 o'clock also. Closes at 12 midnight. Though I've been there around 12:30 sometimes. Just grab a beer and some cow soy. Just kind of chill out. There's a lot of people walking by with aprons on. It looks like maybe they did some Thai cooking classes. That's another thing that this area is good for. They have 3 Thai cooking places that offer courses. I might do a video later on about it. It's all in the northeast square, or northeast side of Old Town, Old City.
Is this a postcard? Yeah, who does this thing?
ไม่เห็นมีเลยลูกเชนอ่ะพ่อหนุ่มไปทำไม
Those were paintings of traditional Chiang Mai houses. I just spoke to the shop owner and she said that her friend does the paintings and those are prints. And her friend does these massive paintings of those houses, so they're just smaller versions of the original. You can get one postcard for 29 baht, and I think she was giving you a deal if you buy more, like 4 of them. It's a little bit cheaper. Oh, there's some more brownies and baking.
How much?
20 baht.
20 baht.
She's baking brownies too. They looked really good. Though there was the brownie baker that I was talking about is actually at the end of the street, so we'll go see if she's there. We got some traditional Thai bowls here. You can buy one for 120 baht and 5 for 500. We're getting to the Zoe and Yellow nightlife scene soon. Don't worry, it's coming. I'm gonna leave you with anticipation. It's got banana pancakes and coconut.
ที่ออกข่าวไอ้ช่องอะไรนะไอ้
You can get a banana pancake with Nutella for 40 baht. That seems to be the going rate for that one. I kind of like to get it with egg. Add some protein in there so you don't feel as guilty. Well, it's still reasonably healthy for you, I guess. I just grabbed some pork and chicken on a stick. This guy's playing some tunes.
Big Burger Chiang Mai.
I just spoke to the owner of the street burger place and he said he comes here on Fridays and then he goes to the Saturday night street market and then the Sunday night street market, so he's really busy. I asked him what his best day is for business and he said Sunday, which makes sense because the Sunday night market's just packed with people. I've never seen so many people in one place before in Chiang Mai anyway. Alright, so the Kongkao walking street actually opens at 4 o'clock, not 5. So that's good. You can come by a little bit earlier if you want. I just read the sign here. So yeah, it opens at 4 every Friday. I didn't see the brownie woman there. Though she may have been on the left-hand side when I walked by. Maybe when I come back to shoot the night video at the Zoe and Yellow area, I'll stop by and see if she's there. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a few seconds and I'm gonna show you the crazy nightlife scene around Lanna Square. See see you in a few seconds. Alright guys, welcome back. I had a little rest back at the hotel. It's around 11 o'clock at night and we're headed to the Zoe and Yellow party area. It looks like this walking street is, there's still some vendors open. I'm gonna go see if the woman selling brownies is still there. This street normally closes at 10 o'clock, but it looks like there's still a few people around, so let's have a look. She's just closing down. Let's see if we can get some. I'll show you how good they look. That was great timing. She was just closing shop and I managed to grab one. I got the double chocolate, the chocolate chip brownie right here. Yeah, she's selling them for 15 baht per brownie, so definitely come check it out. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys for this location again. Yeah, it looks like most people are closing shop here right now on the street. The good thing about this alley is you can cut into Lanna Square, the food market there. Or you can enter it through the Zoe and Yellow party area if you want. If you want to skip the party crowd, just come down this alley and then you can go into Lanna Square from here. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is go back to the temple that we were at the beginning of the video and transition from day and night. As you can see from the darkness, we are now nearing the midnight hour. Okay, we're back at Wat Pan Ping. Yeah, I got that right, Wat Pan Ping. And I'm gonna devour this brownie. Yeah. Friday night, you gotta go to that street, pick up one of these. Awesome. Alright guys, it's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna leave this temple, head across the street, walk 50 meters, and then hang a right and we'll be in the Zoe and Yellow party district. I'm gonna transition from the evening to the day and back and forth. So I hope you like it. Should be pretty busy right now. I'll show you my perspective and then cut back and forth.
We can't hear anything.